Going on, fellas? Welcome to the stream today. We're seeing crypto take a big dump today, guys. But are we panicking on this channel? I don't think we're panicking on this channel. I think we're taking this time to invest more. All right, Bitcoin since its top down approximately 23%. That's really nothing compared to what we usually get on Bitcoin, okay? So we're going to talk about a lot of different stuff today. A lot of different stuff. But just want to say hi to everyone in the chat. What's going on, CSGO? Thanks for joining the stream again, Promi. I try to have the best timing as possible, right? That's why I kind of like upload my videos. Then I stream right after. It kind of works out, right? Because you usually watch my videos and you hop right in the stream. Usually works out pretty well. I mean, there should be a lot of talk about today. Opposite than what we normally talk about, right? Probably similar to yesterday's stream where everything's really dumping. So we got to find, where are we going to get support? Like, is this the point where Bitcoin gets a pump, right? Because you see, right here, you did get a daily engulfing 4-hour candle, right? A 4-hour candle, right? Engulfing candle. So in theory, that should push you back up. It's a red candle now. You can see the giant wick here, and it is, as we speak, it is getting some upper price action, but you really got to break this red line here, approximately 49,300. It's a big resistance there. There's a big resistance back here, back in earlier in February too. So big resistance there, guys. But like I said, we're going to talk about a bunch of different things today in the stream. What's going on, Gemini? What's going on, Dat Queen Butler? What's going on, Ali? Dat Queen, Hidden Hand, Max C. What's going on? What's going on, Jake Ryan? Thanks for joining the stream again. Life of Evelyn, Tony Lee. We got a lot of familiar faces in the chat today, so thanks to all you guys for coming out again today. I wish it was on better terms, right? I wish instead of down here, we were obviously, up here, but we'll get there. We'll get to our next target at 63,600 at some point, but for right now, we got to try to time the bottom, which isn't always easy to do in crypto land, right? What's going on, Kyle? Thanks for watching the streams every day, man. I mean, on the TV, it's probably a lot better. You probably can get a lot better view, really, of everything. So I don't blame you for watching on your TV, man. But awesome that you joined in the chat today. What's going on, Algo? Thanks for coming in here and modding again, my dude. As always. All right, let's get started. We got a good group of people in here already, so we're gonna get started today. Bitcoin. We're going to start with the big guy because we know this guy leads the market, right? Whatever Bitcoin does, that's what the market is going to do, okay? So 48,400. We've got a nice bounce here off 45,500, which was our previous support, resistance. A little bit again, support there. So it makes sense why we got some support there. Also, now if we do come back down and break that, 42,000, that's what I'm looking at, guys. Previous local high back here. I think that's a big area that we probably get some support on if we do continue down, okay? But that's really what I'm looking at for Bitcoin, guys. But if we can get back above, right, you can see where all these candles are relatively stopping, relatively the same point, right around 49,300. If we can pump and get back above 49,300, I think the reversal is on, all right? And the other big thing we have for Bitcoin, right? You can see we got oversold on the 4-hour. And usually when that happens, if you look left here, usually when that happens, you get a nice, a nice pump back up to the upside at some point. You can see, our last couple times right here got oversold. We pumped at least temporarily back up to the upside here, okay? You can see right here, right? You at least pump temporarily back up to the upside. So usually you get a nice bounce when you get oversold. We can even keep looking left here. You can see many different scenarios. Right here, you got oversold. That was really like your bottom pretty much. and then you continued pumping. Same thing here, right? Oversold, and then you made a new high again. So guys, we don't get oversold that often, and when we do, it's usually at least the relative bottom. Doesn't have to be the absolute bottom, but it tends to be the relative bottom for Bitcoin. So we'll keep watching Bitcoin throughout the stream today. 48,700. We're getting a nice bounce right now for Bitcoin, guys. So this could be the bounce point, right? I don't. Seems like a little bit too soon for me, right? I mean, testing 42K would be preferable. I mean, that's a little bit more healthy to me, right? Really retest that as support. But if we get bounce at 45,500, I won't complain, right? I mean, my portfolio will actually like it, but I think more for a healthy bull trend, I think it is healthy to continue down maybe for a few more days and retest 42K, okay? But enough on Bitcoin. You guys don't want to hear about Bitcoin too much. I mean, we're going to continue with the altcoins that we usually talk about in order that we usually talk about, all right? So Ethereum, what is going on with Ethereum? Let's bring out our Ethereum chart that we actually look at. So obviously, we broke out of our rising channel, right? We came up, back tested it as resistance, right? Back tested it as resistance, and now we're dumping again. We got a super chat. So we got a super chat. Thanks for the $10 from I'm gonna say Rashid. Sorry if I'm not saying it right, man. But what's going on from New Jersey, man? I'm up here in Mass, so I mean we're close by, I guess, relative on the world. But I appreciate you joining the stream, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about the altcoins we usually talk about, and then I'll go into the super chat. So if you guys want me to get to your coin eventually down the road, right after we talk about our normal Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Cardano, XLM, then we'll get to the super chats. All right, so we'll look at Litecoin right after that, man. All right, so Elon buying ADA, so we'll go check that out too. Absolutely, man. We'll go check out Elon's Twitter. But yeah, let me continue with Ethereum. So Ethereum's getting a nice bounce right now. So 1,567. You didn't quite get an engulfing candle on Ethereum. You kind of did, right? It barely, right? like $10 difference there. But you did get an engulfing candle, so hopefully that can keep pushing you up to the upside there. You did bounce off my support that I had drawn right here, right? I told you about 1,442. What did we talk about in yesterday's stream, right? We bounced perfectly off that 1442 area. I told you guys that was the bottom that I really see for Ethereum, okay? And you can see the altcoins got to hit a lot harder than Bitcoin did, right? Look at Ethereum. So we won't count that big wick, but from this wick, right? So Ethereum dropped almost 34% to the downside. So great opportunity to buy Ethereum here. You guys know I talked about yesterday in my stream. I had laddered buys at all these green lines here. So 1670, 1531, 1442. I had buys set up all in these, and they all hit. So I'm happy. We're getting a nice bounce now. Let's see if we can continue up to the upside. If we continue down, guys, you're probably looking at about 12. If you continue down, I don't know if you really break that level. That's huge resistance. It'll be tough to break that level. And you can see we keep trying to do it, but we just have absolutely no shot. Huge wicks down here, just getting bought up. So, I mean, if we continue down here, guys, probably about just eyeballing this, probably about 1290 makes a lot of sense just from support and resistances, right? Resistance here, resistance, support, resistance. So, I mean, you guys get the point, right? 1290 if we continue down here. I don't think we go that low, but it's always possible, right? You can't count that out. But that's Ethereum, guys. Let's go check out Chainlink. Let's go check out Chainlink, and then yeah, so Chainlink got a big dip. So if you bought Chainlink from its local high to its bottom, 43% dip on Chainlink. So a 43% sale. You could have bought some Chainlink at some point if you bought the wick, right? Even if you didn't buy the wick, you weren't fast enough. You probably could have bought, at least a 36% deal on Chainlink, which if you were walking through the store, you saw, right, a Chainlink coin at Walmart, 36% off. You guys will be buying that all the time. But for whatever reason, when it comes to stocks, or stocks or crypto, when it's going down, you don't want to buy, right? When it's on sale, you don't want to buy. Right? I just find that generally funny. It's just crazy how the sentiment can just flip on a dime for crypto, right, guys? But we got Elias with the 199 super chat. Price prediction for Cardano by the end of the bull run. We'll go look at that after I talk about all our top altcoins. But thanks so much for the 199, Elias. We'll go in order of how the super chats come in after I get through these guys. All right, but Chainlink, we broke all the supports I had right here. We're above this $25 mark right now. But we really went all the way down to about approximately 23.50, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, resistance, support, all in that area. If you do end up continuing to dip, really about 22.04 makes a lot of sense. I mean, I'm going to delete this one because that doesn't really do anything for us, but you can see you're just kind of going up and down between 23.50 and 26.84. So we'll see what happens for Chainlink. Okay, guys. Yeah, once again, you got oversold on Chainlink. When you get oversold on Chainlink, I mean, you usually see a good pump to the upside. You can see all the way through here. When you get oversold, right, you can see here, you got a nice pump, here, nice pump, here, nice pump, here, nice pump. So you can see when you get oversold on that 4 hour, that's usually the start of at least a local run, okay? But yeah, we'll go look at Cardano next, and then XLM right after Cardano, guys. D Driver said Algo looks finished. I don't know about that, man. I mean, all altcoins are dumping hard today. Algo was having a great run before, obviously, the dump started. Obviously, it was pretty slow for like a week before that, but I don't believe it's done, right? So Cardano, what are we doing on Cardano? So you dump in, you basically have resistance here, and now it was your support. Now it's your resistance again. So you're getting some support, I guess, at about this area right here, which I guess it makes some sense, right? You had a bunch of resistance on it. But you're really just ranging like up and down, up and down, up and down here between about these two levels, right? 88 cents and 97 cents. I think whichever one you break these first, that's the direction you're going to go in the short term. So make sure we're watching that, obviously. But if we continue down, I have our next supports really at really about 71 cents. And I mean, you can see we pretty much went straight up here, but we probably would get some support here as well at approximately 58 cents. So we'll see what happens with Cardano. But that's Cardano, guys. And then XLM. Look at, so we talked about XLM in today's video, right? Obviously, we talked about Cardano as well. But XLM, you guys know we broke out of our big rising wedge, okay? Big rising wedge. And then really like you got support at this big area, about 34 cents, okay? So that's a huge area, right? Your local high was around here, back there. Bunch of resistance back here. Now flip this support multiple times. Can you hold that? Looks like you want to, right? You didn't quite get the engulfing bullish candle here, but looks like you're trying to do it now. You're really trying. So we'll see what XLM can do. I mean, it really, a lot of these coins hit like my bottom targets perfectly. And once again, like if you were able to buy XLM, like you're about to get a 42% sale on XLM if you bought that. So a lot of people are going to be kicking themselves that they didn't buy this massive dip for altcoins. But and we talked about this in my video today as well for XLM, but you can see what XLM just does all the way up, guys. Look what it does all the way up, right? You got your resistance, flips it as support, right? You got your resistance, flips it as support. You got your resistance, flips it as support. Okay, so will this trend end and we dump below this red line? We'll have to wait and see, but it's just doing this. It's just literally stair-stepping all the way up here. So we'll wait to see what happens for XLM, but obviously good pullback day on XLM. Good for a lot of people that wanted to enter the market here. Okay, and then we'll take a look at Algo next, guys. You know, we got a lot of Algo fans in the chat here. So it looks like temporarily you really got support right about here, like your previous high. And now you're just kind of ranging here. You're kind of range bound, really between like 108 and 89 cents, right? You're just kind of range bound in between these two. You did temporarily break this support, but I mean, does it really matter anymore? You could probably draw it like this. I guess you're still on it, but yeah, I mean, we'll keep it. We'll keep it, but same thing for Algo. Like we got oversold. Usually when we get oversold, that's at least a temporary reversal point. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be, right? It doesn't look like it really is for Algo all the time, right? It can be, but we'll wait to see what happens for Mr. Algo. Guys, if we can keep hitting that like button, we're only at 65 likes. We got 200 people in here. We should be able to blow by 100 likes, okay, guys? And everyone who's new, make sure you press that subscribe button too so you don't miss any content. But yeah, I mean, I'll stick with those 6 for now. We'll get to some of the super chats. I'll start looking at the chat here, and then we'll really start rocking and rolling, okay? So let's get to some of these super chats. So we got, obviously had Rashid with a $10 super chat, trying to look at Litecoin. So let's go look at Litecoin for Mr. Khalid here, or Khalid. People say it differently, man. Like if I say it wrong, I apologize. Litecoin, hit your bottom target perfectly as well, okay? Yeah, previous support, resistance. Now turn into support again, right? You didn't quite get the engulfing bullish candle there. It looks like you wanted to, but I mean, the candles look the exact same as so many other altcoins, right? They all look the exact same. So really just range bound between these, really like these two areas, 181, 164. But we'll have to wait and see. You don't really have an edge on a lot of these yet, right? So we got to wait and see what happens there. You're deep into the red MACD, like you are on a lot of coins, right? I mean, we just got a massive dump. Litecoin, you could have got a good sale, 35% off Litecoin, right? Who would be walking down Walmart and buying 35% off Litecoin? A lot of people would, right? But yeah, that's Litecoin. I mean, I really like this as a bounce area here. If you could continue down, I'll give you another support, right? I mean, it's most likely, man. Yeah, it's probably higher than that. It's probably this level here. We have resistance. So probably about 155 if you were to continue down, but you're really getting the nitty gritty there. Okay, guys. But let's continue. Right, we got James saying Elon buying ADA confirmed. Go check Charles' Twitter. So I'll check it on my my second screen over here. Just because I don't have Twitter signed in over here, and I don't want to bring up any personal info on my screen here. So let's see, Elon. I see the Dogecoin. I see hyper normalization, but not seeing anything about Cardano. Maybe I'm missing something, but you know, let me know in the chat. I'll take another look. But I appreciate the $2, James. We got Elias, price prediction for Cardano this bull run. I mean, I think Cardano is very tied to Ethereum, right? I really do. I believe Ethereum can get to 15K this bull run, right? And say, Ethereum's at, we'll call it 1,500 right now. So I guess from where Ethereum is now, it could do another 10x. So I'll say Cardano can get to $10, right? Seeing Cardano's about $1. Cardano could definitely get to around $10 this bull run, right? That's definitely not out of the question. It all really depends on, the macro, and the macro is Bitcoin. So as long as Bitcoin keeps rumbling and rolling, we'll see these altcoins keep rumbling and rolling. But you see, like today, like Bitcoin takes a dump, alts dump harder, right? It just happens, okay? But $10, in my opinion, Elias, I think is super realistic and not too much of a moon boy prediction, right? I mean, people will say $50, $100. It could get that high. It could, right? 1%, 2% chance, whatever. But I think $10 is still a moon boy prediction, but a less of a moon boy prediction than I see on other Cardano videos, like saying, oh, $100 at the end of this cycle. I don't see that happening. All right. Then we got Justin. What's up, Jay? Can you please look at EOS? Let's go look at EOS for Justin here. All right, James. Yeah, I'll take a look at Charles Hoskins' Twitter. Right. Just give me 1 second. But the EOS, you dumped. Looks like we didn't have any supports built up for this yuan yet, but I think you hit a critical support right about here. Let's see if that matches up anything. Looking left, you can see why this is support looking left. I mean, you got support on all this back here, resistance, support, resistance. That's a big area, obviously. That's a big area, and I can see why you're getting resistance now here, right? You can see like that's your previous high resistance, your previous high resistance back here, right? Your previous high resistance. So that might be a tough cookie to break there, but if you do, I mean, you could just be going right back up to 4.52 cents. If you continue down, right, Bitcoin continues down, get a lot of things lining up here at 331, right? A lot of highs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 highs there. So 331 could be your target if you do continue down for EOS. All right, Justin, appreciate the $2, man. We got Khalid Khalid, Mr. Khalid. I got to get your name right, man. I got to get your name right. So leave it in the chat. I'll look with your little pronunciation if I can talk. Let's see. So then we have James with the, let me see if I can scroll down. Yeah, there we go. So Charles Hoskins. All right, let me check Charles Hoskins' Twitter on this screen, guys. Give me 1 second here. Charles Hoskinson, Twitter. Let me go check this out, guys. See if we got anything big going on here. So yeah, I mean, he said Cardano is an open platform that seeks to provide economic identity to the billions who lack it by providing decentralized applications to manage identity, value, and governance. I mean, that he pinned that, right? He pinned that. He obviously put that out over there. And then what did you say that Elon did? He said Elon buying ADA confirmed. Just in case you're wondering, Elon Musk is trolling Cardano. And yes, we love it for Papa E. Yeah, I'll check this out later, man. I don't want to spend too much time on it. People are probably like, what's this guy staring at in the chat? All right. But I won't look at it for too long. But I appreciate it, dude. I'll take a look at that later, see if we have any significance. JJ Money with the $2 super chat. Thoughts on Dogecoin for tonight? Yeah, let's go check if Dogecoin took a massive dump today. Yeah, you dump below your big support, right? You got a double bottom. You pretty much broke down out of your descending triangle you were in. and you're trying to go back into it right now. So if you can get back into this, great. You're fine. If you get rejected here, you continue back down. For Doge, I can see some support being right here around, right about 4 cents, really. 4 cents. Right now you're about 4.7 cents, so you have some support there. You also probably have some support at about 3.3 cents. So those are your next supports for Doge, really. So, but if you can get back above into this descending triangle, I think you're fine. I mean, it's like it never happened, really. All right, this can just be one fake out back into it. I mean, we just got to continue to see what Bitcoin does, right? If Bitcoin continues to get a bounce, guys, we're golden. We're fine. All right. But good stuff going on there. All right, let's look into the chat. Let's look into the chat. We're at 106 likes. Our next goal is 150, guys. We can destroy that 150 right now. If all you guys put your mind to it, right? Take your diamond hands that we have buying this crypto. Take your mouse and press that like button with your diamond hands. All right, we got diamond hands in this chat. Hopefully you can move it a little bit. You know, it's not complete diamond, whatever. Yeah, I mean, Dogecoin's kind of a meme coin. Yeah, like, yeah, you could have made a lot of money off of it, but not a lot of fundamentals other than Elon tweeting it out, right? All right, guys. What do we got in the chat, though? What do we got in the chat going on? I mean, yeah, if you bought the XLM dip, like, awesome job. Like, we got like a 43% dip, if I remember correctly, for XLM. So, huge sale. Like, I'll say it again, like the Walmart meme. You're walking down Walmart, you see a XLM, Stellar Lumens coin, whatever you want to call it, on the shelf, all right? And it says 43% off. I bet you would be buying that up in a second. But forever on the charts, we're scared to press that buy button. We're scared to press that buy button, all right? But it's got Dennis asking for EGLD. Yeah, let me do EGLD. I get a lot of requests for that. So let's get EGLD out of the way. Obviously, I mean, not surprising, right? Pretty much every altcoin dumped out of your consolidation pattern. It's par for the course, right? If you can find me a coin that didn't dump today, whatever. But yeah, I mean, dumped out of this. You continue down here. I mean, you're getting support for really about right here, which makes a little sense. I guess you have a little consolidation there. Getting support there. If you break that, I mean, maybe you get a little support here where you had the wick. You had a little red candle back here about 88.63. But yeah, those are your two supports you want to hold. If you can continue up here, hopefully close. If you can close above this red candle here, should give you an engulfing candle. Yeah, it's not right next to, but I do like the upwards pressure here. So wait to see what happens. But yeah, that's EGLD, guys. Are we seeing BTC get a nice pump right now? Yeah, 49,200. Guys, if I'm telling you, if we can get back above about 49,306, okay, you can see we had a bunch of resistance on it back here. If we can get back above that, I think we're gonna get a nice bounce here. I really do. But that's going to be a critical resistance. You can see right now we're getting a little bit of a pullback after going up and testing it, but could be big. You see we got our bullish engulfing 4-hour candle for BTC, which is good to see, right? That's what you want to see when you're trying to get a bounce. Perfect. Let's see if that continues out. You also had your 4-hour kind of bullish divergence here, right? You can see lower lows on the price action, higher lows on the RSI. So that's really what pushed you up here. But so let's see if we can break that 49,300 area, guys. Let's see. So we got Cardano was pumping. I mean, yeah, Bitcoin's pumping right now. So I assume a lot of altcoins. Yeah, Cardano, you wicked up to 98,387. Same thing. Pretty much with Bitcoin. If you can break above this 98,000, I'm sorry, not 98,000, 98 cents, 98.3 cents. I'm so used to talking in Bitcoin terms that I should just say thousand, guys. So I apologize. But if you can break above 98.3 cents, you really got no resistance until, I mean, it's pretty much straight up, straight down, straight up, till really about 108. So if you can get back up here, perfect. But we'll see if we can break that resistance. We tried once, twice, 3 times now. Just got a text, guys. 1 second. All right. Yeah, so Cardano, indecision candle. Like, you don't want to see an indecision candle. You really don't. This is when you really want to start. You really want to break, like, get a engulfing candle here for Cardano, right? 97 Sim, appreciate the kind words on the XLM video today. If you guys want more in-depth analysis on XLM and Cardano, I made a XLM and Cardano video today on my channel. So go check it out after the stream if you want to go check out a longer term, like a longer analysis on each of those coins. 97, got a text with the IG girls. Sometimes, man. Not on stream though. I mean, stream bros before. I don't know if I can say the word on stream, so I'm not going to say the H word. But stream bros before the H word. Okay. I'm not sure if YouTube will demonetize me if I say the H word, so I can't say it. But you get what I'm saying here. Anyways, let's go check out Zill for Lewis in the chat here because we usually talk about Zill. We haven't yet today. So yeah. So Zill, you actually broke your. I like right here where you got your candle body closes. You got a wick up here. You got support on it back here. So big support area you get in there. I mean, Zill's getting a nice bounce right now. You can see the bullish engulfing candle, perfect. You can see it pretty much the same thing as BTC, right? On your 4-hour closes, you got bullish divergence here. So that played out. That pushed you up to the top. So we'll see if you can get continued price action to the top. I mean, probably your next resistance is probably right where you're at right now. Right, so this could be a possible reversal point for the bounce here. We'll wait to see what happens. You can see back here, guys. You got resistance. You got your support. So we'll see if we can break above this. Yep, it looks like it wants to right now. It looks like Zill is giving no flying you-know-whats right now. So it looks like it really just wants to pump. John Blake said, stream bros before the Instagram hodls. I like it, man. That might be the new saying. Stream bros before the Instagram hodls. That might be an interesting way to say it there without YouTube coming after me. I'm seeing VET from Caleb. So let's go check out Mr. VeChain. So yeah, I can see why you got. So let me just clear this chart out real quick. But I can see where you got your support. Makes a lot of sense. Somewhat, I guess. Yeah, I mean, right here, got your support. Here's your kind of local high here, guys. But you got your support back here. So, and you're pushing up. You didn't get the bullish engulfing candle. Barely didn't get it. but you're getting continued price action now. So will this continue up? Probably. You don't really have any resistance, I would say, probably until you hit about 4.5 cents, right? You got a couple wicks there, but it's really straight up, right? You can see straight up, pretty much straight down. Okay. Obviously, you'll hit some resistance right about here, right? I mean, you had 3 candles that kind of ended and started there. But good stuff coming on VET here. But just looks all very, very similar to a lot of other coins, right? You can see we pretty much got the divergence on every single coin, right? So you could have called at least a short-term bounce at this level, right? You can see, like, you got your bullish divergence. It happened on pretty much every single altcoin. So your MACD starting to roll over. Hopefully it can. Doesn't have to. You can see it happens right here. Like it goes, it starts to roll over, then it just restarts. Okay, so, but we'll keep looking at VeChain though, for sure. The rocket's back in. So Strong Ocho says, you only lose money if you sell on the dip. You lose nothing if you hold. Yeah, man, I completely agree. So we won't do it yet. This is usually when I start going in a rant. When things start dumping, right? I see comments, all videos. Oh, you said this, you said that, you said this. Like, when I say our future target is something, right? It doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow, right? You can get pullbacks. It all depends on what Bitcoin does. And you're totally right, man. You're totally right. I mean, to give you guys an example, let's go check out what Bitcoin's doing right now. But so Bitcoin 49,154. So getting resistance at 49,300. But yeah, I mean, just looking back in time on Bitcoin, like, would you be mad if you bought this dip? No, you'd be ecstatic. Would you be mad if you bought this dip? You'd be ecstatic. Would you be mad if you bought this dip? Ecstatic. This dip, ecstatic. This dip, ecstatic. You get what I'm saying, all right? Like, you don't lose money until you sell, because what you'll do, right? What a lot of people do, and I explain it all the time, is what they do is it dumps, right? So it's down 30%. Like, oh, it could go lower. So they sell right here. And as soon as they sell, it's like the market movers know, bam, that's when the majority of the dumb money sells. Bam. So what do? They buy it up. And it pumps up 20%, right? And then you buy right here, right? So bam, you just lost 20% of your stack. And then it dumps again. And what do? You panic sell again right here. And when do? It pumps up even higher, all right? That's like the basic psychological of a market cycle, okay? The dumb money selling into the smart money, right? It happens every single dip. Has ETH been looked at yet? I mean, yeah, we checked out ETH. We can go look at the ETH chart though. So Ethereum got support perfectly at 1442. That's what we were talking about yesterday. And you're continuing up here. If you can break this general resistance level you're at right now, I mean, you keep knocking your head at about 1600 really. If you can break that, you're looking at 1670 happening pretty fast. But yeah, I mean, you got barely, like, look at how much this is. Like, you barely got a bullish engulfing candle here on Ethereum. So, looking good though. But guys, just real quick, I changed some of the pricing on the Patreon just to make it a little more user friendly here. So basically, like, it's a little less confusing now. So it's basically $10 a month as a gold member. You get access to all the Patreon exclusive content. I'm going to be making 4 videos exclusively for Patreon members this weekend, and then the Moon members get Moon members are the old gold members, and you get one video per month on a coin of your choice, and you get access to every video that goes on Patreon as well. Okay, and it's $1 support channel if you want to hop in the Discord, right? It's getting there, right? I mean, we started this on Sunday. We're up to 15 Patreons right now, so just wanted to shout that out real quick. We won't spend too much time on it, but go join that if you're interested, guys. The link is right in the description, and I will also post it right in the chat right now for you guys, okay? There you go. All right, so let's go check out Cosmos for Frank here. So Mr. Cosmos. So you dumped, you hit your perfect support that we had there. Bam, you hit it. 1561. You really wicked below that twice. You pump back up, and now you're trying to get back into your consolidation, right? You can see you're getting back above your previous support, which is good. You want to continue to hold that. If you can keep pumping here, maybe you just turn this fake out, really. Maybe you just go and break it to the upside. But really just watch the support line. If you can get a 4-hour close above this support, that's perfect. That's really what you want to see. We got Adam with the 349 euro super chat. Thank you so much, Adam. Appreciate the support, dude. As always, it's always appreciated. Welcome to the team, right? We stream here every single night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the weekdays, and on the weekends it varies a little bit, right? Sometimes we stream early, right? 1, 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Sometimes we stream at night on the weekends. Really depends on like what my schedule is on the weekends. All right, 177 likes, guys. Can we get up to 200 likes at a blink of an eye? We have over 400 people in here. We should be able to get over 200 likes, no problem at all. All right, but we got. I'm seeing some Bitcoin requests. I'm assuming that's because Bitcoin's making some moves. Let's go check out our obviously our good friend Bitcoin here. 49,599, guys. We broke 49,300. So this could spell really good news for Bitcoin. You really could realistically going back above 50K, at least 50K, probably closer to 51K. You're probably going to get maybe some resistance right about here, right? We got its previous support. All right, 51,111 I think is your next target. We'll see if we can get there, guys, but good stuff on Bitcoin. Looks like we're getting a nice bounce here. Nice bounce. We've already really bounced up. We've already got a nice 10% bounce to the upside. We can also look at, like, we can see where it can possibly get stopped out, right? So if our swing high to our swing low in our Fibonacci retracements, you can see we're coming right up on that 3.82 Fibonacci. So maybe we get some resistance on that. Don't have to, obviously, right? It's not a foolproof system, but wait to see what happens with that. You could also draw it from the candle bodies, but I'll keep it like this. Coming right up on that 3.82, guys. Looks like we're getting some type of resistance on it right now, actually. We got Ren is pumping. All right, so let's hop right quickly off Bitcoin, and we'll switch right back. Let's go check out Ren for TGNS here. But yeah, Ren's pumping. You're getting back above. Look at your support, right? Look at this crazy amount of support you had here. You broke down below it, and now what are you doing? You're breaking back above it. So really good bounce for Ren. Same as a lot of other altcoins. You got your bullish divergence here, right? Lower lows on your candle body price action, and then higher lows on your RSI. And that pushed you up. Perfect. And you're getting a big pump now from Ren. Big pump from Ren. Are we seeing Ethereum get a pump, guys? Is Ethereum Yeah, I mean, Ethereum 1594. You really want to break 1598. That's what you're hoping for here. You break 1598, going back up to 1670. But good bounces here for a lot of these coins, man. Let me switch back to BTC because I think BTC is really, yeah, 49,900, guys. We're approaching back to 50K for Bitcoin. So hope y'all, I mean, obviously we're not out of the water yet, but it was a great dip buying opportunity down here. So if you guys are dollar cost averagers, I hope you guys did buy this dip. 49,943, guys. So highs of the stream for Bitcoin here. Highs of the stream. Bitcoin getting a pullback now. Slightly. Well, I mean, it probably will pull back a little bit and then continue up. But wait to see. Algo Ape said, I'm going to get some milk and cookies. This is good. Yeah, man. It's always good to watch a stream with some milk and cookies, as Bitcoin's getting a at least a temporary, right? Doesn't have to be permanent. At least a temporary bounce. Perfect. Ian Brothers, I'm kicking myself now because I just got into this last week. If only I waited until this week. Hey, man, don't worry about it. Like, even if you bought up here, or you bought even like down here, it's gonna go higher, man. I will, like, I have a lot of my savings in crypto, so I'm not kidding when I'm saying I'll put my life savings on it, because that's quite literally like my investment portfolio. We'll go higher than this, all right? Our next target, 63,668, and then 77,000, then 85,000, all right? So even if you bought right here, we're eventually, like, this might not even be the bounce. We might just come up to 50K, right? And then continue down a little bit lower, maybe down to 42,000, okay? That certainly could happen, right? We get resistance here, come back down to 42, and then we go back up, right? It's always possible, but I mean, eventually we're going to get higher than we were back here. So don't even worry about buying the top, man. Don't even worry about it. Obviously, it's not what you want to do. It's not perfect, but in a bull market, buying, I think, on the way up is good for Bitcoin, at least, until you really start getting crazy parabolic where it's just unsustainable. But we're not at that level yet. All right, so Bitcoin chilling a little bit right now. We're at 463 viewers. Welcome to everyone that's new to the stream. Make sure you guys press that subscribe button if you guys are new to the stream. Welcome to the channel of Jordan here. So what is Chainlink getting a bounce, guys? I'm not seeing a lot of Chainlink in the chat here. So it's 26.41. So Chainlink not getting as much of a bounce as Bitcoin. All right, but crazy buying opportunity for Chainlink too. But like I just saw in the chat, guys, when in doubt, zoom out. Look at the Chainlink weekly chart. All right, I mean, obviously this wick scares you, but this wick isn't real. I mean, it's really, this wick was just a scam, like wick on Kraken, right? So USA Mattman with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, dude. He said, imagine hitting the like button got you a Bitcoin. Appreciate the shout out, man. So you guys got to do what Matt said. He super chatted $5. You guys got to hit that like button now for Mattman. All right, not even for me, for Mattman. We're at session highs for viewers, 500 viewers. Welcome to everyone who's new. Hope you guys enjoy the stream today. Should be a good stream as Bitcoin is getting a nice bounce. But same thing for Bitcoin. When in doubt, zoom out. Right? One of my favorite sayings in crypto. I appreciate whoever brought that up in the chat. Didn't quite your name, but let's see. What do we got here? Can you look at, I'm seeing a lot of, all right, I'll look at EGLD from Melanie here. Yeah, I mean, you get a bounce, right? So your next resistance, about 118, right? You got a wick down to it right here. You had some support on it over here. 118 is your next resistance, okay? If you break that, you're looking at about 127, right? Isn't it crazy how the sentiment can shift like that? Like literally 20 minutes ago, we were talking about our next downside targets, and now all of a sudden, we're talking about our next upside targets because we're getting a bounce. All right? So 118, 127 are your next targets. We'll talk about what our next targets if we break those, okay? Seeing XMR. Let's check out XMR for commish there. So XMR getting a perfect bounce, like massive bounce for XMR. Right, that's awesome. You might have some resistance about where you're at right now. Right, you can see it was your little local high back here, support back here. If you break above that, you're looking at probably about 242, right? Not bunch of resistance. So these are probably your next targets for Monero here. Right about here. All right. So we'll keep looking at that. So Craig with the $2 super chat says stream bros before Cardano's. Love it. Love it. I did like the one earlier where it said stream bros before hodls, right? You get it? You get it? I can't say the actual term because YouTube, you guys know. But stream bros before hodls. All right? I love how the robot said that. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. Yeah, so what's Algo doing, guys? Is Algo getting a bounce? Yep, Algo bouncing like everything else, but not as much as other coins, right? So we're really looking at 108. You want to break that 108 mark. Previous resistance back here. Resistance, wick up resistance there. So we'll keep watching Algo. But BTC, guys, 49,700. 49,700 for BTC. We got just got here, but if you haven't already, XLM. Yeah, I've talked about XLM a couple times in the stream. I also made an XLM video today about possible reversal point, and it literally happened, right? I'll actually look at it right now. So in today's video that I made on XLM over my channel, if you guys are new, go check it out after the stream. I literally talked about how this could be your reversal point for XLM, right? Because it was your previous local high, back testing as support, and now you're getting your bounce there for XLM. Perfect. XLM does the same thing each time, right? Previous resistance, back tested as support. Previous resistance, back tested as support. Resistance, back tested as support. And now you're probably just going to go up, eventually back test this as support, okay? That's what XLM has really been doing since like June of 2020, right? But gotta love this at least temporary bounce for crypto right now. We'll see if it actually lasts. Like I said, disclaimer, guys, this doesn't have to last. We can see this just like hitting a Fibonacci level and then just continuing down. It really depends on what Bitcoin does. You guys know that. BTC on 49,800. Can we do it, guys? Can we get back to 50K and break it? Michael with the $2 asking for a Tron outlook. Let's go look at Tron from Michael here. So yeah, I mean this is what you're looking for, man. Look at look at where you got your support, right? Let's just keep looking left here. All right, but your previous wick, right? You wicked up here, perfect. And look what you did. I mean, you pretty much did a double bottom here, other than this little wick here. You double bottomed. This should be bullish. This should be really bullish, actually. Previous resistance, now flipped it as your new support twice. So your next resistance on Tron is right here, okay? Right, your previous resistance, previous support. So 4.8 cents. You could be going right up to 4.8 cents, and then we'll move this down after that, right there, 5.2 cents, right? Support all throughout here, resistance, support. So those are your next two targets for Tron, considering if you move up here, okay? But it's always possible. You just back test one of these and you continue down even further, okay? Always possible. Just always have that in your mind that it's not 100% going to bounce, okay? But I do like the price action here that you're getting this almost double bottom. Hopefully you can continue up there. Is BTC making any moves, guys? 49,970. We're right at 50K. We're going to hold on with Bitcoin real quick, see if we can break 50K.
EIOO, keep up the good work, Jordan. Have you looked at DOT yet, my Duddleton?
Wow, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Roofy will, of course, look at DOT for you. Let's go check out DOT real quick, and then we'll go right back to Bitcoin. That's about to break 50K. All right, let's go check out DOT for Thomas here. So Thomas, DOT's moving up, obviously. All right, I don't have to tell you that. So what I want to see is your previous resistance, right, is your support. Now, does it confirm as resistance again? If you break above that, perfect. Perfect.
Thanks for all you do. I had no idea how much work you put in. What are your thoughts on Atom?
I'll take a look at Atom for you, absolutely, man. But you're at a decently big resistance right now. I mean, your previous support, resistance here. You wicked up to it there. So if you can break this, though, it looks like it wants to. You're going up to probably 37.61. And then after that, you definitely got some resistance right here at about 39.79. Okay, so these are your next resistances here. So if you can break, looks like you're about to do it. Come on, green candle, get up there. But 35.54 and then 37.61. Okay, that's what you're looking at for DOT. If you continue up, obviously. If you end up turning back down, I mean, I really don't see you breaking 29.52. If anything, you probably come back up, maybe double bottom here and continue up. All right. So what else do we have here? We had someone else have a super chat. We had Thomas with a $4.99 super chat. He said, I had no idea how much work you put in. Yeah, man, I put in a lot of work. I mean, my days are absolutely crazy long right now. But it's all for good measure. All right. So hopefully me putting in long days right now will benefit me in the future. But what are your thoughts on Atom? Let's go check out Atom for Tom here. What is Mr. Atom doing? So let me just clear this chart out for you. So for Atom, you can where you're at right now. I don't see a crazy amount of resistance there. You probably have some resistance right here. Your previous high back here, previous high here, 21.22, and then after that, man, this is kind of all over the place though. Seriously. Man, I mean, you're straight up. I guess here you got some support resistance. 22.26 for Atom. All right. And then really it's all the way up here, it looks like, at about 24.39. if you can continue to bounce up. But I mean, it looks like you could be doing like you get your left shoulder, your head. So even if you get hit here, you get rejected again, maybe you come back down a little bit, maybe you form some type of inverse head and shoulders pattern there. All right. So could be a good pattern forming there. I mean, obviously this is pure speculation right now. It's not confirmed, but measurable breakout would put you close to your top of your range here at about 25.47 if this does play out. But with how everything's bouncing right now, you could just invalidate that and just continue up. I'm going to put a support line here just so we have it marked right about there. All right, so that's Atom. Bitcoin 50K. Let's go check out 50K Bitcoin. 49,955, man. So Bitcoin just keeps hitting its head, right? It keeps jumping up into the ceiling and hitting its head on 50K. So can we break 50K, guys? 50K, 50,027. Come on. If we break 50K, I think we're really going to at least 51,100. All right, that's really our next resistance. It's really not much. It's really just your previous support back here. There it is, 50,100. We break 50K, guys. That's big. That's big. Thomas with the $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much, dude. You guys know if you're in the stream, like I love the pair, so I appreciate the pair sticker. Right, something about that pair with its little ninja headband and its little leaf on its head. Love it, man. Thank you so much for the $9.99. But yeah, Bitcoin 50,300. It's pumping hard. So we're getting that bounce that I thought was coming, right? I honestly thought we were going to come back down here to 42,000, but I guess Bitcoin is just too bullish and it wants to get a bounce at 45,000 instead, which is fine by me. I'll take it. I bought the dip on a lot of altcoins, so I'm fine with that. So 50,500. Bitcoin is going crazy right now. Insane 4-hour candle coming in right now for Bitcoin. So can we get back to 51,000? That's our next resistance, guys. 51,000. Do we have any Fibonacci resistances coming left? Let me check real quick. So we actually broke our 382 Fibonacci, so we don't really have anything until our 5 Fibonacci, which is above our next resistance. So we're good on our Fibonacci's. We could continue up here to at least 51,000, guys. We'll do a quick look at ETH and we'll switch right back to Bitcoin, guys. I know I have a lot of Ethereum fans, including myself, in the chat here. Yeah, but Ethereum 1613, you did break that 15,098. So your next resistance for Ethereum 1670. So you could just shoot straight up to 1670 here, just like Bitcoin's doing. I told you, if you break this red line, you're good to go, right? You're good to go. You can see, got 4 candles right here, and yeah, you're gone now. So 1614 for Ethereum. But yeah, Litecoin is getting ripped apart. Ethereum 1614 still. Let's go back to Bitcoin, guys, because that's really what's going to move the market. Is Bitcoin pumps, we're going to see all the altcoins pump too. Your bullish divergence played out perfectly, right? Look at perfect, and it pumped you up. Classic bullish divergence. So I got pumping matic, planetary, pumping matic. I don't know if that's actually Craig. I'm a little bit confused. I'm not familiar with the reference, so I don't want to seem like I don't know what you're talking about, but I really don't. If is that a coin? Is that an actual coin? Pumping matic, planetary, pumping matic, or is it a song? Oh, okay, it's a song. It's a song. Beastie Boys. I actually know a lot of Beastie Boys music, all right, but I actually didn't know the lyrics there. So, but as always, thanks for the $2 super chat. Ryan Atwood with a $25 super chat. That is awesome, man. You appreciate me. I appreciate you even more. Just giving me support in the stream makes me want to come here every single day and bring it back to you guys. This is like my days are extremely long, so like you guys supports in the chat, like all the kind words, like I always say, all the kind words in the comment section in the chat that I see every day just makes me want to come back here every day, because honestly I wouldn't do it, one, if I didn't enjoy crypto and charting, right? I just have a general passion for those, like I said, and two, if it wasn't for all the kind words in the chat. You guys are absolutely awesome. Yeah, thank you so much, Ryan. Is Chainlink making any moves, guys? I'm hoping Chainlink's getting a bounce, because Chainlink got hit a little hard today. Chainlink 2684, 2723. So you broke that key area. I told you, same thing, if you broke 2684, you're going up to at least 2868. So we'll see if that holds true. But you should be looking at 2868 short term for
Let me send 50K.
Yeah.
Dogecoin. How's Ada looking? That's my big investment.
Wow, thank you so much, Squiggy. $50 super chat from Squiggy. Squiggy coming in, outdoing Ryan. All right, we know Squiggy comes in with the hammer all the time. So appreciate the $50 from Squiggy. YouTube wouldn't let me send 50K. Don't send 50K, man. Don't send 50K. That's awesome though. How's Cardano looking? That's my big investment. Let me go look at Cardano for Squiggy here. Cardano 99 cents. So right at that $1 psychological level, you did break a back above your previous resistance back here back in mid-February, and your resistance back here. So that's big. So really, just looking at this Cardano chart, let me clear this off a little bit so we can look at our support and resistance a little better here. But you probably have, right about here, your previous support, you got resistance there, support there. 102 might give you a little bit resistance on the way up, but really I think your big resistance is right here. You can see your big support and resistance at about 110 approximately. About 110, and then obviously 113. 114 probably, where you got a big, like 1, 2, 3 pretty much highs there. So that's what you're looking at for Cardano when you bounce. But just like a lot of altcoins, you had that classic bullish divergence that played out for a lot of coins. And you can see when Bitcoin gets that, the altcoins are going to get it too, and you're going to get a big bounce as Cardano continues up, and you back up 16% just in a flick of a switch. Like, it's crazy how sentiment in crypto land can change, right? But let's see what else. I heard another one come in. So we got Art of War would like to pick your brain. ETH DOT and XRP price predictions end of this bull run. Just rough guess, and how about Uni? So appreciate the $5. So I don't usually like doing these end of bull run price predictions. from anything other than Bitcoin and Ethereum, just because like no one knows the exact amount it's going to go up to, right? It could end tomorrow, right? Where it is right now. It could end in 5 years when everything's up 100x. So no one really knows. But I think where everything is right now, I think most things, especially altcoins, probably have at least another 10x in them by the end of this year, in my opinion, right? I mean, that's just my opinion. Don't take it for financial advice. But I think Ethereum, I can tell you, I think will be somewhere between 15K and 20K. It's very, very similar to Bitcoin in its last cycle. DOT and XRP, it could be anything, man. XRP could get another lawsuit and go to zero. Who knows? But yeah, that's really what I'm looking at. I think, assuming XRP doesn't get another lawsuit, probably another 10x and DOT's been already crushing it. Probably DOT 5 to 10x, somewhere in that range. I'm gonna sneeze, guys. Hold on. Bless me. Anyways, but appreciate the $5, dude. So let's go check out BTC. Something tells me it's probably pulling back. Yeah, 50,050. We got a little bit of a pullback at about 50,600 or so. So we'll see if we continue up here. Obviously, this bounce is big, right? Doesn't have to continue though. You can always get another reversal at any point, right? And then come back down and then continue up, right? That could always happen. You see dead cat bounces happen all the time. So I work for another 5. Says thanks, bro. ETH at 15K would be amazing. Yeah, I mean, if you really compare Bitcoin's last cycle, right, 2016, 2017, and even 2015, its bear market, it's very, very similar to what, like, in price points of where Ethereum is now. So if you have time, go look at that. Maybe I'll make, I plan on the Patreon, I plan on making, the exclusive Patreon videos be a little bit different than my normal videos. They're going to be more, comparing different market cycles and maybe more Bitcoin videos and more macro videos rather than like, this is what's going on with Ethereum short term. All right. They're going to be a little bit more different videos. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, go check out the Patreon. All right. $10 a month. You get access to all that exclusive content. I'm probably going to be making 3 or 4 Patreon videos this weekend. All right. I'll probably be releasing most of those on the weekends when I actually have time to make those. But thanks as always, Art. All right, so what do we got in the chat? ETH is the future. Yeah, I mean, it is. 50,200 for Bitcoin. We're continuing up for Mr. BTC. What is Ethereum doing now? Is Ethereum chilling? Like, let me look at, actually, real quick, let's look at the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio, because you guys know that's big. Do we have this planned out? All right, yeah, look, guys. So the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio, you hit the bottom of that support, and you can see every time. Let me get this one. I'm not sure what I was talking about there. But you can see every time you hit that bottom on the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio, other than one fake out, you obviously got one fake out down here, but every time you hit the bottom here, that leads to a giant Ethereum run on Bitcoin. All right, or at least a temporary one like right here. But so, and you look what you did, you wicked right down to it. So could this be the start of another, Ethereum run on Bitcoin? Could be. Obviously we know Ethereum's been kind of chilling lately after a big run, and now it was Bitcoin's turn. Now maybe it's Ethereum's turn, okay? But this is big on the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio. It's exactly what I wanted to see. Let's see. We got Thomas Anderson. Have you ever gone over Crow and the burning? If you have, then dealer's choice on one you're bullish on. Dealer's choice, huh? Let's check out Crow, right? I'm all about the first one, but yeah, look at what I talked about yesterday, guys. I mean, people like to call out trend lines, but I don't, right? If you look at, right, obviously you cut off the wick, you look at your candle bodies and you wick back here, you connect it with your tops at this price action, you keep scrolling right, look exactly where, other than one fake out candle up top, you topped out at, all right? And you pull back. We literally talked about this in yesterday's stream. You pull back perfectly right at that point. So, perfect there. Is this a point where you can get a bounce? Well, let's look. So let's zoom in a little bit. So you're right at you're not really at a critical resistance right now, and you don't really have resistance until this green line, really. So you could really come back up here till about 18 cents on crypto.com coin. So yeah, that's your next resistance on crypto.com. Your previous local highs here, and then really you have nothing looking left until about really like your top of your rising channel up here, approximately now about 23 cents for crypto.com. So good stuff going on there for Mr. Crypto. But we looked at this yesterday in the stream, and I draw this out, and bam, you hit it perfectly and pull back. So good stuff there. We have $5 from Absolute Unit. If it dips again tonight, I'm going gorilla mode on Link. Tax return dropped in my account today, and I finally got paid back my $1,800 in Stimmy. Yeah, so that's good money to throw in something that dipped. I mean, what a perfect time to get your stimulus checks when we're seeing crazy dumps on coins, right? I mean, even if you get, so you're saying dropped an account today. So, I mean, even if you bought right now, I mean, from its top, still at 25% off Chainlink. I'll take a 25% off Chainlink all day. You're walking in Walmart, you're walking in Target, any store, you see 25% off one of your favorite things, you're probably going to buy it. So crypto is no different. You probably just buy there. But what a perfect time to get your stimulus and your tax returns back. Hopefully I can get mine back relatively soon. Mine haven't come back yet. This year wasn't that crazy either on the tax returns. Next year, when I plan on selling, I'm not going to sell my whole stack, but I plan on selling most of my stack at the end of this year, because obviously that's the end of the 4-year cycle. Tax returns next year are going to be absolutely crazy. So I might have to hire a professional to actually do it next year. So we'll see. Let's see. We got Thomas Anderson with the $4.99 pair again. Love when that pair comes in, doing the shake. But so I'm seeing Ren. So let's check out Ren for Connor real quick in the chat. Yeah, you got a little bit of a wick above this support. You break back above your previous support, flipped as resistance, you're good. You're probably going back up to at least 130 in my opinion if you break this your resistance here. You can see how big this line was. But yeah, that's really Ren. Food TV said he just picked up 4 BTC at 46K. Nice job, man. I mean, that's buying the dip. That's why I made the title, right? And the dip really didn't even start. I mean, the pump back up really didn't even start until after I started the stream. So should I change my title to something better? because I put Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, do not panic sell. And yeah, anyone who panic sold is probably pretty mad right now. I mean, like I said, you could obviously continue going down, but what a lot of people probably did is they probably panic sold down here, right? And now they're FOMOing back in up here, right? So they probably just lost 10, 15% of their stack like that, okay? That's why you don't panic sell, because you're just going to end up FOMOing in later on. Classic. So I'm seeing a bunch of Litecoin requests. Let's see. So Litecoin, you're still getting resistance at 181. You can see you wicked up to it twice here, and you're getting resistance on it here. If you break above 181, you're going up to 194, where you have your previous highs back here in the middle of February. Support on it right here. So these are your next targets. Break 181, you're going to 194. After 194, I'll make another one right about there. Makes a lot of sense, right? Resistance, support, resistance. So about 207.62 is your resistance after that. All right, for anyone that's new to the stream, guys, I know there's a ton of you guys that are new out there. Make sure you guys don't miss any of my streams or my 2 daily videos, right? Press that subscribe button down below. It takes 2 seconds, and I promise you guys will get a lot of content and learn a lot from my channel, okay? Let's see. Everything good there in the chat? Looks like we might have just got a little lag. Apologize on that. Yeah, if we're getting a little lag, just give it 1 second. Should pop back in. No, we got the high speed internet over here, but you know sometimes it likes to lag, so I apologize, guys. Let's see. Let me catch up on some of these super chats. So we got Tekken Dominicano with 300 300 something. What do you think of VET? Let's go check out VET for Dominicano here. So VET, you broke your big resistance right here at about 4.3 cents. All right, 4.3 cents. And now your next resistance really is about 4.5 cents. Okay, and then after that, it's it's really like, I want to say about 4.7 cents. So those are your next 3 resistances. Looking up, just based off simple support and resistances. For VET, but if you continue down, you probably don't go lower than 3.7. I mean, this was a big dip, right, from your local top to your bottom. It was about 41% dip on VET, so good stuff there on VET. If you did happen to buy this dip, that's awesome. It's really awesome. Then we also had Lucas with the $5 super chat on XLM. So let's go check out XLM for Mr. Lucas here. Let's see, for Lucas, XLM. All right. So you obviously know we got support on that 34.8 cents level that I had drawn previously. Perfect. All right. So what's next? 41, really 42 cents even is next. Just looking left, got a couple wicks onto it, support here. Got a couple candle body closes over here. So that's really what you're looking at next. 42 cents. You broke your candle closes over here, so your wick up here at 42 cents is big. And then after that, we could probably say, let's say, right here makes a lot of sense. About 44 cents. You can see resistance, support. So big area there for XLM. If you look at your Fibonacci, see if we have any type of reversal points. Doesn't really look like it. You got room to run. Your 382 isn't until above that 42 cents mark. So could be seeing further price action up for XLM in the short term. Bitcoin back to 50K. So Bitcoin getting a pullback right now. Yeah, Bitcoin back below 50K. I told you guys, like, it's possible, right? Not likely, but it's possible. We got rejected at 50K. We continue down to 42K, and then we round out to top, right? We see dead cat bounces. Happen all the time when you dump, all right? But, yeah, if we can get back above 50K, we're fine. There it is, 50K. And it's going back down again, just as I say, 50K. So I got to start knocking on wood when it gets back up 50K, right? So we got Emery with the $2.99 super chat saying, can you tell me what's up with AMP? Let's go check out AMP for Emery here. I'm going to say your first name is Michael. Just a guess. Let's go see. So AMP, you're actually still, like, unlike a lot of other coins, like, you still relatively stayed, like, in your consolidation. If you draw it like this, you're right back in your bull flag. So you're coming back into your bull flag. You could also kind of draw it like this, right? So maybe you're just in a bull flag still. I mean, I'm not going to draw it like that because you obviously did get a dump today. So you're back in your bull flag. So really your next resistance is definitely here, right? Tons of support there. So you might get some resistance there. All right, we got a new Patreon. Let's refresh the Patreon page real quick. So I think we got a gold member Patreon who just joined the Patreon. So it says 15, but that should be 16 Patreons now. So appreciate all you guys that joined the Patreon. For all you Gold and Moon members, I will be making 3 new Patreon exclusive videos this weekend. So go check that out if you guys join the Patreon. But yeah, I mean, 2.58 cents is your next resistance for AMP, and then you're really looking at up all the way up there at about 3 cents. Okay, and then you can kind of continue up here just by basically drawing your support and resistances. Really, right here makes a lot of sense. 3.5 cents, but you really want to break that 2.58 cents first. But I do like how you could just back in the bull flag, and maybe you break out of your bull flag and you end up actually breaking into your measure move after all, which your measure move is your flagpole here extrapolated at your breakout point. Okay, maybe we can get back to looking at bullish targets, right? That'd be nice. I'm already, after 3 days, I'm already sick at looking at bearish stuff, right? I really am. I'm sure you guys are too. I'm sure your portfolios don't like your bearish stuff, but it seems like I actually get more viewers when the market is going down, which I think is pretty funny. Let's see. So let's go take a look at Bitcoin again. Is Bitcoin? Yeah, Bitcoin back above 50K. So 50,130. Bitcoin's making another run at 51,000. We'll see if it can get there. Ethereum, on the other hand, 1,613. So, man, Ethereum's just chilling. We looked at the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio. I guess that really hasn't mattered yet, right? So, will the Bitcoin Ethereum ratio prove to be true that Ethereum will get a nice run against Bitcoin after hitting its support on that channel? We'll have to wait and see, guys. We got Dennis S saying, dude, I noticed that Bitcoin Cash all-time high was around 4K. Its 2-year high was just recent at 750. Can you take a look at, please? Yeah, let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash for Mr. Dennis. BTC, so Bitcoin Cash. Wow, you got a big dump for Bitcoin Cash, huh? Nah, I guess it wasn't that much different. I mean, 45%, 35% in candle body. Not a huge dip, I guess. You're at a big resistance right now. Just looking at it, you can see right about here. I mean, really two daily closes right there. So, can you break this? If you break this, you can see it's pretty much straight up. About in this area, you might have some support there, right there. So if you break 535, you could be going all the way up to 587, and then right about here, 630, and then really it's 665. So I mean, these are big intervals. You could be moving up for Bitcoin Cash because this, yeah, those make a lot of sense for Bitcoin Cash. So just like a lot of other altcoins, you got the bullish divergence that happened, and it pushed you up, right? Higher lows on RSI, lower lows on price action. That's what propelled this bounce. So we'll see if the bounce could continue, or if maybe Bitcoin could. I mean, maybe you pump up here, then come back down and move back up. All right, it's always possible, but we'll have to wait and see. And then you got RD. Thanks for the info. Can you look at Iota? Let's look at Iota for ID here. So Iota got a nice double. I can already see the nice double bottom, right? So 1, 2, nice double bottom here for Iota. Your next resistance, you're really at it right now, right? You already broke it, so you broke that. After that, you got about right here. I'm seeing 120, and then right there at about 133. So you continue this. Those could be your possible reversal points in the short term, guys. So make sure you're watching out this for Iota. All right, so let's look at, one sec here. Internet is a little laggy today, guys. Not really sure why. I apologize. But I think we're good now. So let's look at 499 for CB. Said thoughts on Solana's price and future as ETH competitor. Thanks and great channel. Thanks so much, dude. So you said Solana. Let's see, Solana. Yeah, so I don't really know much about the fundamentals for Solana. But just looking at the general long-term trend line. Looks like you might have flipped, so your old resistance, right, now might be flipped as your new support now, right? You can see you might have flipped it as new support, not once, but twice. So looking bullish in the long term, right? In the short term, Just a classic support and resistance flip. I mean, this is looking a lot more bullish than a lot of other coins, right? Isn't it? You can see it's stair-stepping, right? Resistance, flip to support. Resistance, flipped it as support. So you're continuing up, and you did make that, like, you can see you connect 1, 2, 3, all these, right? This. Connect all those. That was your big resistance. Now flip to support. So I do like this long term. This looks really good. Really good. So thanks for the $4.99 CB as always. Make sure I didn't miss anything there. All right, guys, we've been streaming for about an hour and 36 minutes today. So how's everyone doing today? We're going to take a small, we're going to go back to Bitcoin. And, you know, if I keep having internet issues, maybe I'll have to end the stream early today. If the internet wants to keep bugging out. But I mean, we've looked at a lot of charts today. I mean, they all look very similar, right? We're just getting bounces all the way up, right? Bitcoin 50,375. So still getting a really good bounce for Bitcoin today. So Ian Brothers says Ethereum will hit 1,700 tonight. Definitely, man. I think Ethereum, you know, if Bitcoin can continue to bounce like this, and we saw the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio, guys, like, you could be seeing Ethereum make a serious run on Bitcoin short term, right? Obviously, that doesn't mean Bitcoin has to go down, right? That could just mean that Ethereum just outpaces Bitcoin if the trend continues to be what it usually is, okay? All right, so whoever's new to the channel, guys, don't forget to press the subscribe button, right? We stream every single night over here, and we make 2 videos every single night. All right, so I'd love to join you, have you join the family, and us talk about crypto every night. Algo's back up. You guys are saying Algorand is pumping right now. Let's switch the stream over to Algo real quick. Why not? Let's look at our chart we usually look at. Yeah, Algo looks like you broke that 108 mark, so you could go up to probably I'm gonna fix this. You probably go up to at least 119 here. 119 could be your next support, right? If you connect your resistances, or you connect your support here, resistance. So you could go straight back up to 119 pretty easily, guys. Pretty easily. All right. You got Squiggy Wiggins with the unicorn, 149. Thank you so much, Squiggy, as always. You just keep adding on to that moon donator. I think something tells me you're going to be that moon donator for a while. All right, because we're going to be streaming throughout this whole bull run, guys. This whole bull run. In the bear market, we're going to be streaming too. All right? And that's when we're all going to be accumulating, right? It's going to be the opposite of the streams now. The streams now are a lot of pumpage, right? A lot of bounces. But when we get to that bear market, it's going to be a lot of, you know, where are we going to set ourselves up for the future, right? It's going to be where can we get these buy opportunities, right? In the next bear market, that's going to set us up for this next bull run, okay? So glad to have you guys along for the ride, and hopefully together we can look at charts and kill it this bull market continuing and the next bull market in the future, right? But yeah, I'm probably going to end the stream tonight, guys. I gotta take care of a couple different things still around the place here. So I appreciate you guys coming out for the stream. We had a nice hour and 40-minute long stream today. Seeing Algo get a nice pump now. We're seeing Bitcoin continuing up. So just like today's stream was, I guess, was a good luck charm, right? Everything was dumping, and then I start streaming, and we get a nice pump. So we'll see if this continues up. Bitcoin's next target, for me at least, is about 51,011. So we'll keep watching out for that, and hope you guys have a good rest of your night. If you're new, press that subscribe button. If you want to go check out the Patreon, go check out the Patreon, guys. You're at $10 a month. You get, I'm talking, you probably get 20 extra videos a month on me. It's gonna have we're gonna talk about way more in-depth things, okay? Like way more in-depth things. And then if you want me to make custom videos for you, 1 video per month if you sign up for the Moon member, right? This all is optional, guys, so don't feel like you have to do it. But yeah, appreciate the support on the channel as always. If we refresh this, we're up to for some reason the Patreon number doesn't refresh, but based on this number, something tells me we're probably around 18, 19 patrons now. So pretty awesome stuff since we just started this on Sunday, literally less than 2 days ago. All right, guys. So appreciate all the support. I'm going to end the stream here. Awesome stream tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Peace out. Oh, and Swiggy. Oh, no, that was a Patreon. Never mind. So thanks for someone who just joined the Patreon. Before I go, I just heard the music. So thanks as always, for joining the Patreon, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.